Hey there, Gemini. Welcome to Love or Tarot. My name is Jay, and I'm super excited to dive into your energy today. Wanted to let you guys know, first off, that energy is fluid. So this message could resonate for you, past, present, and future. This message could also resonate for someone that you're energetically connected to and not you at all. And if in fact that is the case, please be sure to click that share button and send this message on over to who you know it belongs to. Okay, Gemini? Also, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Okay, it helps my beautiful channel move up to the world, and I want you to join this family because we are ever growing and ever evolving, and I want you on this train with us. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump right into it, Gemini. You have the Five of Wands in reverse, you have the Tower card, and you have the Lovers in reverse. So immediately, it's looking like, a breakup has occurred. And I really do feel it was very, very unexpected. It doesn't feel like this was something that you could have looked to. It doesn't feel like there was any, with this Five of Wands in reverse here, it doesn't feel like there was anything leading up to it for you, and it really feels blindsided, like you were blindsided in this. So let's go ahead and dive right into the cards. So we have the Five of Wands. Spirit, could you tell us more about the Five of Wands? Okay, so you have the Seven of Cups in reverse, and you have the Eight of Coins in reverse. So it doesn't necessarily look like, there is any form of like cheating here, or honestly, it just feels like things just fell apart, and it really feels like things fell apart because you or your partner may have realized that, hey, maybe we're just better off as friends. Maybe we don't need to take this to another level. For some of you, this is just kind of having that realization in the midst of a situationship that is not growing into anything and that it's really not going to go anywhere, and having to accept that. And for some of you, this is very hard, and for others of you, this is more so a situation of just what has occurred and, just kind of moving through it. I also wouldn't be surprised. Well, I'm going to keep that to myself. Spirit, any messages of healing for this Tower card? Messages of healing for this Tower card. Okay. So, and this is interesting. So it's like, while this Tower moment, this occurrence, okay, for some of you, this is a breakup, okay, and for others of you, I'm just hearing it's a lost opportunity is what I'm hearing, a lost opportunity. So for some of you, like I said, this could be very well a breakup. For others of you, this could be an opportunity that you thought wasn't necessarily for you at the time, and then being filled with regret later on. Others of you, this could be an opportunity that you felt to maybe leave a situation, and whether it be work or a relationship, and then you realize why you've been getting nudged to leave this situation. So we have, and the reason why I say that is because we have the High Priestess in reverse, and we have the Three of Cups. So again, it's the feeling of not listening to your intuition. There was a gut feeling in presence of this situation, and you chose to ignore that gut feeling. And for a lot of you, like I said, it feels very, very, blindsided. It feels very much like it kind of happened out of nowhere. So there was really, for you, no telling of when this was going to occur or when something was going to kind of take place, but you felt it. You felt it in your gut, and you chose to kind of ignore it. And then when it kind of came up, it was like, wow, like, how did we get here? Like, how did this even occur? How did this even happen? Like, I know I got a nudge, but wow, like, I wouldn't have expected things to happen and change like this. And it definitely seems like they did. Also, with this Three of Cups here, be careful not to overindulge. So for some of you, whether this be a breakup or something happening at work, Tower moments, and I'm being told to stretch this and explain the Tower card, but Tower moments are moments in which occur that kind of change our current path, kind of change what's going on in our lives, okay? Tower moments don't always have to be bad. Sometimes they can be a positive change, but something that just happens suddenly that we weren't expecting that has an impact on our life. Do you understand what I'm saying? So for some of you, this could be positive, but I'm really getting the sense that those I'm picking up on, this is more so a negative change that has occurred in your life. And for some of you, you may have friends that are like, "Whoo, girl, I'm so happy you left that alone," or, "Yeah, she was not the one for you, bro," or whatever. But, it's also this energy of, picking up the pieces and having support in picking up the pieces after this change, after this impact. So, there may be support from family, from friends that is coming online, okay? For you in your life, to kind of help you through this transition. Spirit, could you tell us about the Lover's card in reverse? Okay, now I'm being told to point out too that Gemini, the Lover's card is your energy, okay? Your energy is the Lover's card. So too, this could have to do with a sudden change that kind of exposes your imbalance, you not necessarily being, too even on both sides of yourself with your masculine and your feminine, and work needing to be done in that arena, okay? But we also have the Four of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, the King of Coins, and we have the World card in reverse. So for some of you, dealing in situations where this breakup has occurred emotionally, this breakup has occurred and part of you kind of feels like you don't really know what you're going to do outside of the situation, feeling, okay, all right, okay. So they're telling me you've been kind of getting nudged, even by friends and family, people around you telling you save your money, or kind of keep things to yourself, kind of stash some money away, or do some things on the side. Don't really speak about it too much out loud, not really understanding why. And it's because whoever it is that you're with really takes on a lot of the financial burden. They take on a lot of the financial responsibilities as regards to your household and your relationship. So due to that, you kind of feel like now that things have dissolved and the breakup is occurring, that what am I supposed to do? Like, they take care of most of everything. And even though you were getting these small nudges and Spirit was giving you these signs through people and through people that were close to you, as well as just you feeling naturally that you should start maybe putting some money away or saving some money, you chose not to do that. And so with you choosing not to do that, you feel like you're in a very, very, very unfortunate situation because now you feel like, okay, this, marriage has dissolved for some of you, this relationship has dissolved, and what am I supposed to do moving forward without this person? Then there's another scenario in which you carry, honestly, Gemini, the financial burden in the situation. And because you carry the financial situation, you now realize that there's a lot that needs to be separated and dissolved between the two of you, whether that be home, money, finances, custody of the children. All of those things now have to be kind of dissolved and separated. And it is a struggle for you to do so because you are so used to having a certain dynamic, having, whether it be your kids with you all the time, or not necessarily having to, break down how much money you make to your partner and all of these sorts of things. So because of that, it's causing a bit of a strain on you because you feel like, okay, this is not going to happen like overnight. This is going to take some time. This is not something that, is going to like, okay, we break up, you get your stuff and you get out. Like, no, we're going to really have to break up, and in separating, one person's going to have to find another place, and we're really going to have to figure out how is it going to work with you seeing the kids and me seeing the kids, and in the money situation, because it definitely feels like someone in the relationship was not as financially stable as the other, and whoever carries more of the emotional financial burden is the one that is really going to be at a loss here. And because of that, it kind of hits that person suddenly like, wow, what did I get myself into? Now I'm in this whole situation where now I have to explain, my assets, my money, and all of these things. And this person is going to be privy to so much information that maybe they weren't before. And, it may cause you to kind of feel a little bit, they're telling me naked, but, kind of stripped down, in having to reveal all of these things to, lawyers and different people involved. But again, too, there's some of you that this is just a breakup and, still having to, expose certain parts of yourself due to support of, other dependents and things of that nature. Okay. So, overall, it just feels like there's a need to grow, to move on, and build a new foundation. And in building that new foundation, you have to see this for what it is. It is something that needed to happen. It is something that needed to take place. There's a lot of stagnant energy. So whoever it is that you are dealing with, they are holding you back. Okay. And, honestly, too, it could also be that this situation has occurred. And right now, just the pain, the hurt, the thought of this situation is kind of keeping you stifled and stagnant in your own life. And it's time to acknowledge that that is exactly what it is, and to focus more so on the movement of the energy and not just sitting in the energy. Do you get what I'm saying? So, it's not only time to heal, but it's just time to start to kind of pick up your bearings and move forward. And how you do that is by every day taking a little bit more off your plate, to recognize, to acknowledge. If something hurt you, say that it hurt you. Okay. Start to, begin with something as simple as gratitudes, writing down what you're grateful for, and allowing yourself to fuel yourself with more so happy, positive vibrations than these lower frequency vibrations. Yes, we are all entitled to have low vibrating moments where we kind of sit and, allow ourselves to deal with hurt, pain, cry, release, all of these things. And it definitely feels like, purging is here, present in this situation. So there will be some purging that you're doing, or even, Gemini, you may have already done your purging and are just now in a state of feeling like, why can't things seem to kind of move and shift? I don't want to deal with this. I don't want to talk about this anymore. And for some of you, even watching this video, you may be feeling like that right now. Like, why are they invading my reading? Why is this energy coming up again? And, it's just important to focus on the fact that all of these things affect you. And that's why it's coming up. It's coming online because it's affecting you. It's coming online because it is a spirit's way of protecting you and asking you to lean on them for more understanding and clarity. Okay, tap into your higher self, get the answers. You have them. It's hard, I know, but be unafraid to ask the questions that you need answers to. Okay, and see what comes, and acknowledge what comes and be grateful for it. Because what this is it just really feels like, a situation that has come to an end, but there's still unresolved emotions. And you're never going to get answers from this person. You're never going to get clarity, honestly, is what I'm hearing from this person. The only position of closure that you can have is with you, your guides, and spirit. That's the closure that you have. That's the company that you hold and keep at this present time. Sorry about that. But so, yes. So it's just very important to understand that, you will not be able to move forward until you acknowledge that this happened, and that it's time to work towards better. It's time to work towards your healing and moving forward. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and pull you guys some cards from this Spirit Animal Oracle deck. few cards out here. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Owl Spirit, you see clearly now. So again, for those of you that are kind of moving out of this tower moment that has occurred, you already understand what it is that you need to do. You're working on, utilizing your tools to move forward in balance and in love, and just to kind of accept that situation for what it is and move forward. For those of you who are not, it's time to. It's time to see things clearly. It's time to look at it for face value and just say, hey, it didn't work out. But, I want better. I want more for myself. And, I'm not going to dwell. Okay, Chameleon Spirit, act as if. Goes for both scenarios, too. Just act as if. Sometimes, my mother always says to me, sometimes fake it till you make it. So, smile, okay? Even when it hurts to smile. Continue again to, write down gratitudes and remind yourself of what you're grateful for and the life that you have and the air in your lungs and, the fact that you are able to even just see this video, okay, and hear the audio. These are all things to be grateful for. And when we get down to the bare minimum of what it is that we have to be grateful for outside of materialistic items and, and everything else that's external, if you just tap into what is in you, what is internal, you will find that there's so much abundance even there. Your heart, the function of your body, your organs, your limbs, your skin, like, come on, like, there's so much to be grateful for. And, sometimes we do have to act as if. Okay, Hawk Spirit, let spirit be your guide. Okay, and I feel like that's self-explanatory, okay? Again, what I was saying earlier about tapping into your intuition, allowing spirit to guide you and support you through this time. It's painful, but, Turtle Spirit, slow and steady wins the race. Take your time, okay? No one said you had to heal overnight. So, for those of you who are pushing to kind of get over it, beating yourself up like, why am I not done? Why am I not over this? Why am I still thinking about it? Give yourself time. Be patient with yourself. Be patient with your heart, okay? Because it needs time to heal. Scarab Spirit, Beetle Spirit, magic works through you. And it truly does. It truly does. Magic does truly work through you. And with every waking day, you will find more magic that exists within you. You will find more of, you moving back into being more empowered and having that great sense of self, okay? And in that, again, I was talking about the build of new foundations. We have Beaver Spirit, lay a solid foundation. So again, we're moving forward, we're changing, things are happening, change is occurring, sudden change is occurring even for some of us. And, it's important that in this state of, new beginnings and change, that we lay a solid foundation so that we don't have to, go back and get knocked 10 steps back to learn lessons that we've already come across and have learned, okay? Show and prove, okay? Continue to show spirit that you've learned from the lessons that you've learned previously and that we don't need to revisit those seasons, okay? So, Gemini, that has been your love reading. I'm so thankful for you. Peace, love, and light to you and all those you love. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you in the next one. Leaving you in nothing but joy. Bye now.